Okay guys, so how's it going today? So wow, it's really windy out here. I didn't think it was that windy out. Oh, like crap. Might have to move. I didn't think it was that freaking windy out. But yeah, you can see some skid marks. That was from me. I was hauling some branches and whatnot. That goes on 18-wheeler. This is where they are coming up. Now you can see this is an excuse for a barrier, but hey, it does work. It just needs to be a little higher. I was gonna come and do some more today, but it rained about 3 different frickin' times, so the ground's pretty wet, and I didn't want to come down here with the pickup because the pickup has like no tread on it, and Big Red's tires are just covered in mud. So I can imagine what the pickup would be like. But they obviously knew about my big log being here because they didn't drive over here. They actually went around it. Now, once I block that off, they'll most likely come up this way. I think they can. I don't know what else would. I don't know. There might be some of the log over here. I don't know. Not too. Oh, they probably still could. But yeah, I tried to pull another big tree over here a couple days ago. I just can't get none of them to frickin' budge. So, looks like it's smoky over there. Huh, interesting. So, yeah, I may have to move because the wind might be affecting the camera. It's not too windy right this minute, but you get those stupid gusts every once in a while. So, I don't want to have to scream over the frickin' wind. So, you can see that that's being used, obviously, again. So, but they must have knew about this, or it looks like they might have tried to come over it. So, yeah, you can tell that it looks like they did try to come over it, but they couldn't make it. So they just went around it. So, I don't know. Stupid wind. But yeah, I might have to take the rest of those tree branches and maybe just throw them there. Here a little bit, and then maybe some over there. Don't have too much left, but getting more won't be a freaking problem. I got a couple trees that need to get cut up anyway, so it ain't gonna matter. You know what? I'm gonna have to move. This wind is just killing my camera here. That's the same semi truck again. I think I'll just move over to where those trees are, so that way I have a windbreaker. Big Red's just covered in shit. Give me 1 minute. Okay, so on the ride back, I hit a big pile of dirt, and my camera kind of knocked over. Stupid thing. Stay. It's one bad thing about this camera. It does not stay very good. It's not made to take a beating like that, but good enough. And yeah, I was telling Justin, if you watch this video too, that's the GoPro, you know, that I bought the mount for it and stuff. So don't leave home without that now. Had to change some settings in it. When I turned it on before, the picture mode would show up. I changed it now so the camera mode pops up now. So I still got a couple other settings I need to change in it, but I'm not going to get to that today. So yeah, don't go anywhere without that camera. And a couple days ago, no, not a couple days ago, probably yesterday, it probably would have been. I was on top of the freaking mosquito. I was on top of the dike heading home, and I passed a big razor looking thing. Big son of a bitch too. And I'm sure that they seen that GoPro sitting on top of that four-wheeler, so they know that that's out there too. So yeah, as you can see the damage that they left behind. I don't know who got over though. I don't think anyone really got over, but they must have. Someone, I think, did. So Yeah. But they're kind of stupid for even trying. So I was actually going to take the rest of those tree branches that were over there, you know, and I was going to throw them over here. Because I didn't really know where else to put them. Because I didn't think over there was going to be an issue anymore. Come to find out that's going to be an issue again. So I'm just going to throw the rest of those branches, I think, over there. And then just, I guess, cut some trees down. I got a couple dead trees that I know that I could cut up. There's actually one somewhere in there. There's one right there as well. But there's another one in there, a littler one, that I could cut down and throw that over there. You can hear the... You hear all the dirt bikes and whatnot. So, yeah. So yeah, I think I'm going to move over to the north end. I think there's something I want to check over there. So give me, you know what? Give me another minute here. I want to go down there and look at something real quick and see what's up. Okay, so welcome back for the 10 millionth time now. We're just down on the north end. Car going by. So yeah. Got the tires all fucking muddy. I actually had some mud flinging. Oh well. So yeah, you can see, of course, they got trails here. What I don't get. You see, there's a trail. Is that their trail that's up by, you know, over there, kind of hooks up with this. So they got a trail in here, and then it goes just like it comes around, and then either that way or this way. There goes another vehicle. So here comes another one. A little quieter. Ooh, another one. It's a busy day today. Holy crap! You hear the dirt bikers out. I bet they're just enjoying the mud. Yeah, see, then here they got that trail again, right? Of course, that trail there has always kind of been there. See, but I mean, it doesn't make any sense because they got trails on both sides of this bridge, and they both meet up here and then over there. So I don't get it, but yeah. So yeah. Trying to think what else I'm gonna say. So it's been kind of rainy and crappy all day today. So plus it's Monday, so I don't think anyone's really gonna be out, but I figured I'd come down here to make an outdoor video instead of being in the shop all the time. Like we are all winter, you know, we're stuck in the shop all winter, so it's nice to be out here. Yeah, what sucks is you can probably hear the dirt bikes pretty damn good, I bet. What you hauling? Grain, probably. It's a grain trailer, so some kind of a grain. Anyways, the dirt bike track thing's just on the other side of that river. You can probably hear them farting around over there. It's just over there. They were actually, I think, rebuilding it a little bit. I know they're rebuilding the dike over there too, so I don't know what for. So I got all the grass is getting down here already. Holy crap! So of course it rained like crap, and this is the first time I've ever seen water standing right here in this little spot. But you know, you can see how tore up it is too, right? It's just mucky and yucky, and I actually had to go around it because if you keep driving through the puddles, you make ruts. So I had to go around that. I don't want to make ruts. So yeah, there goes a car. So Oh, excuse me. This is the load of branches that were here for a while. Of course, in our sign that we put up too. So you can see the damage they've kind of done. I don't know how good you guys saw it on the GoPro, but so looks like someone was skidding when they were either going up it or down it. I'm thinking they're probably going up it. You can see that they ran over the log as well. So, ooh, and I almost slipped and fell. So that's what happens. That's where I skidded right there. That's how slick that mud is now. But it kind of looked like they were actually probably going to try to maybe go around, but then they realized what a fucking mess it was here. So, I don't know. If this don't stop them, I got a couple of trees that I think I could probably just follow those two, and then that one, that would probably solve my problem. I don't know. So, now for the climb back up the frickin' hill without slipping and sliding. It's like being on fucking ice. My shoes don't have the best grip anymore. These shoes are, you know, pretty old. So, but I don't like buying brand new shoes and then coming down here, you know. Wear the old shit until you break into new ones. Someone turned around in there. I don't know if they were gonna. Don't know if they're gonna try to go down in there, but it's pretty freaking steep drop off. Here's where I turned around. I usually make my turnarounds down here, but I was lazy and didn't want to back all the way down the hill. So here's my turnaround point, and I really squashed the crap out of that grass. Oh, we don't cut this little bit for hay anyway, so it don't matter. I just don't like the fact that this is all tore up. I guess I could move my trail over, I guess. Drive on the grass instead of driving on this mess, but I ain't gonna worry about it right now. So yeah. I remember a guy a while ago was telling me about, I don't know if it was for his property or if it was for state property, but he had to call and report that people were trespassing on it or whatever. And the state, I guess the state drove in a bunch of freaking pilings or whatnot in the ground, blocking off that trail. I was trying to convince my grandma into calling the state for that one end, but I don't think she ever did it, so unfortunately not much I can do about it. It's not my job to be calling, you know. Should be her responsibility, not mine. So I just figured I would tell her that. I don't know why you just don't call them and have them at least block off one end. That would kind of slow things down a little bit, but she'll do it, I don't know. So, besides the dirt bikes, it's been pretty quiet. I haven't really heard any. The guys were on the Ranger that we met in, you know, earlier this summer. With that guy, the one guy with the dog. He was out today, and the guy in the Black Ranger, he was out today too. They go to the pond, of course, which is way the fuck down there. So, and it looks like too, I don't know who turned around. Now there's a trail right here that goes directly straight across. While we no longer use it now. We were using it because we couldn't use the trail along the side of the dike because it was underwater. So I just made the trail here, so we came all the way around. There's actually a deer out there. Interesting. So it looks like someone turned around in here. I don't think they went very far though. See, it looks like they stopped right about here. So maybe they thought since that was growing, and they went a little further. Looks like someone went a little further anyway. And yeah. Well, you know, I was thinking of maybe it's going to cost a lot of money, but it would sure to help solve the problem for being down here in the bush. Supposed to buy about 100 fence posts. Maybe I'm probably going to need more than 100, but I know you can get them at Harder Hank and whatnot. And I'll There's a fence post, I think, right about in there somewhere. I can see the tip of it. I'll just do a whole big row of fence posts right up to that tree. So, and they're only going to be, you know, like I said, like a few inches apart. Well, I didn't say that to you now until now, but just they're going to be a few inches apart, so that way no one can get through them. We can get them all different sizes. I think a 4-footer, a 5, a 6, a 7. I don't think you can get a 10-footer, but it would be nice if I could get a 10-footer, but a 6-footer would do. I think it would be kind of neat if I did a whole big row of fences and then put a gate right here. But I mean, they would probably blow right through it because they're stupid enough to do that. Because someday I would like to open this trail up, back up, you know, just for ourselves, you know, for our own personal use. It's not for public use anymore. See, here's a tree I could cut down and throw that. That looks like it's been dead for years. So, but yeah, I think that's probably something I would do. That's what I did that one year. I left them all winter. Of course, the grass kind of, you know, pulled them down, but whatever. At the time, I wasn't really having a lot of trouble. The year before I was, so then the next year I put the fence up, but then I haven't had any trouble since. Well, on and off, but nothing like it's been last year and this year. This year and last year were pretty terrible. So, look at all those stupid bushes. Jesus Christ! Now they're gonna turn into fucking trees too. That wouldn't be a half bad idea too. There is some bushes and shit growing in here. Let them grow up. There's not a lot of them. There was one growing, a couple of them growing right here in the trail, but of course you keep running them over, you destroy them. See here's a bush. I ran them over so much that I knocked all the leaves off. There's actually a new one coming on there now. So there's one right there. Just let them get real big. Let them turn into trees. Then no one will come through. You know. Maybe I'll let them grow up and see what they do. They won't do a lot. But they're growing in here too. I don't want them to grow. I'd rather just have them grow in like a fence kind of thing. But fence posts would be quicker. You know, fence posts will hold up. Unless a big monster log crashes into them. But, you know, if they bend, you can straighten them right back out, you know. So, or you can just replace them. Sometimes trees can actually get pulled out of the ground because of the, you know, the wetness in the ground. So, I do apologize if the sun's shining in the camera there. I'm going to just turn the camera off until we get past the sun a little bit. So you guys are not, you guys are still blinded by it. So, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking of maybe doing. So I'll just make a bunch of, let me get over here some more. Yeah. I'll just put maybe a big row of fence posts. And I'll probably do the same thing at the south there too. Where they're coming up that big giant hill. I did that one year. Yeah, one year I did that. And someone pulled it out. So I don't know who the fuck that was, but they did that illegally. And I did have a sign there too. So what the hell that was about. But this year I'm going to put a whole bunch of fence posts, or not this year, but it's maybe next year or something. I'll just put a whole big row of fence posts there with a sign there. So she actually put another custom sign there too. If you pull this fence out, you get a fine on your ass. So, but yeah. So, been doing some thinking. Maybe next year, if I'm lucky, we'll see what next year brings. But I might get a new ATV, guys. I'm not too sure yet. I'm not going to sell Big Red, so don't get all sad thinking I'm going to sell him. I'm never selling Big Red unless he has a fire, but fuck, even if he has a fire, I'm probably not going to sell him because he's my first ATV, right? So, the only reason why I want to get another one, they obviously don't make the 850s anymore. You could find a good used one, which is not a half bad idea, but I want a new one. I want a brand new one, so wait for this car to go by. So Yeah, I think I'm going to get a Polaris Sportsman 1000. Now, the horsepower is overkill. Even 70 horsepower is overkill. I could get a smaller ATV. I could get a 570, which would be, I guess, kind of the same as a 550, just a different number. Because my new ATV that I plan on getting is just going to be a joyriding ATV. This one here, Big Red's just going to be a workhorse, which is mainly what he does now. But I've been doing a lot of driving with him this year because of all the people trespassing. So, it's fucking noisy over here now. For sakes. Oh well. As you guys probably saw, you guys already saw this. I mean, there's actually 720 hours on this thing now. We hit 3,065 hours. 0.5. So, that scared the living crap out of me. There's a guy on top of that bridge. Holy crap. You guys see him up there? Right about there somewhere. He scared the poop out of me. If he's seen me, he's probably like, what the fuck's that guy doing down here with a video camera and his ATV? He seems to be exercising, which is something I should be fucking doing. Fucking badass me. So, I don't know if he can even... Well, I sure the hell ain't gonna be able to hear me, but... Probably could hear those dirt bikes. But yeah, Big Red's gotten... I mean, 3,000 miles is not a lot. You know, and what I don't understand too is that someone said... if I can find it... There was a total miles, which is the ODO. Well, see, it's at 306. And I thought that maybe that would reset itself. It don't. It actually goes up with the miles. And someone told me that's total miles. So I don't know if that it's like total miles for the week or what. Because then what's the 3,000 miles about then? Trip 1 and then trip 2. Well, you could probably change that into Canadian miles, but they're all set to, you know, English. Or English, wow. American miles. So I guess I don't quite understand that. I mean, why would you have 3,000 there and then, I mean, yeah, that was the total miles, but for what though? The day or the week, or does that ever change, or does it stay that way? Because right now apparently I put on 306 miles. So I don't know. I think you probably could change that, or I think if you go through the settings, I know if you push, I can't remember. I know that when the guy came here with the belt thing, he was pushing this yellow button. It's supposed to change the settings in that. And I didn't realize either, guys. You know, I've had this for 5 years, but I've only known this for a couple of months. You push mode button with the key off, it brings up your clock. What time it is. I had no clue till, I don't know, about a month or two ago. So I just learned something new. And that will go off on its own. See, it just went off. It only stays on for a few seconds. So if you happen to be out, broke down or something, you don't have a watch or anything, at least you'll know what time it is. Of course, that's off by a couple of minutes too, so. Yeah. I'm still thinking about it. There's one guy that told me, for the amount of hours and mileage that I have on this thing now, he says that it should be in the shop for an overhaul. The motor should be in there for an overhaul. Like it should, I don't know if it should be completely rebuilt or what, I don't know. Which I kind of think is crap, because not everyone's going to be able to afford, you know, like an engine overhaul. So, and I don't think I'm leaking oil, but I seem to be getting low on oil. I think it did that last year too. Right around this time I started getting low on oil. Just a little bit, not bad though. So, I mean, he's going to get his oil changed next month, so John Deere's probably not going to get it this year. just don't have the money for it. I checked the oil in it and it's not black, it's just brown. So, and I think you're supposed to change the oil every 100 hours anyway. Well, I don't even put on 100 hours in a year, so really, why change it, you know? Got some motorcycles coming over. That was just like one. So, but yeah, give everybody. Yeah, so I'm gonna put the link below, if I remember, to the Sportsman 1000. I had customized it, and it's on the Polaris website. You can customize your shit, you know. I'm looking at the black one. I forget what the color is called. I can't find anything. As far as I know, you can't find anything in blue, unless you went with the newer. Unless, I don't know. I know with the newer 850s, you could get the blue color or the orange color. I thought it was called. No, there was something that was called Madness. I don't know if it was Orange Madness or Blue Madness. I can't remember which one it was, but I wanted to get a new one of those. It was still an 850, but it had a different color to it. But I didn't. Of course, I ain't gonna get one because they don't make them anymore. I can get a used one, wouldn't be a problem, but I think I'm just gonna get another four-wheeler, guys. I'm not selling this one. It's just that, you know, it's got a lot of miles and stuff on there. I mean, 3,000 miles just doesn't seem like a lot, but I think it's always good that you should always have a second ATV. Because see now, with if I get the black one, and let's say in 5 years they come out with another one and I like it, well, instead of selling the red one, I can just sell the black one, you know, and upgrade to that, you know. So, but I noticed that with the Sportsman 1000s, they come with a winch, it's standard now. I had to order it with this, well, because I wanted to plow, so he said, well, if you want to plow, you're going to need a winch. I was like, yeah. Well, he gave me that cheap fucking one, so yeah, but the Polaris 1000s, they come with a winch. It's a 2,500 pounder. Don't know if it's Polaris or not. Probably is. So, and that's actually going to be kind of a good thing too, because I think, I guess if I ever should have a problem with Big Red's winch, I can just take the one out of the new four-wheeler, because I don't really need a winch in that anyway. It'll be nice, but if I'll ever use it, I doubt it. So I'll probably end up snapping the cable fucking right away anyway. So, yeah. So I'm just thinking about it. It might happen because next year though. Just because I'm putting too many miles on this four-wheeler. I'm still going to keep Big Red. He's obviously going to be my workhorse. So, and then if he snaps or breaks, then I'll just either fix him or I guess I'll trade him in and get something else. Get another used 850 or something, you know, or something, you know. And I looked at the and with the 1000s, they do offer different colors, but not many. So I'm just gonna get them in black. And they come with different tires now. I don't think you can order those rims anymore. Not in the chrome. I think you can get them blacked out now. But the rims I was looking at were a lot fancier. Of course, way different tire rubber now. Way thicker. Of course, with these tires are kind of wore out. So, But I'm not going to work the new one though. The new one's going to be just strictly for driving, and maybe some light towing, you know. Because see, on Big Red I got the hitch put on that, so well, the receiver hitch thing is standard, but I put the hitch on, you know, where I could put the pin through. So, you know, I mean, they all come with a receiver hitch type thing on them. So, if you plan on pulling a trailer, which a lot of people do plan on pulling trailers. See, they come with their standard. If I can see this with the hitch hole, but I put the hitch in. So this is my hitch, right? So, but they come standard with a hole there in the back. I wish that they came with one in the front. That'd be kind of neat because a John Deere does. Even though I don't think I would ever pull a trailer, you know, on the front, but in case you had to tow it, or there actually is a tow hook underneath. I guess for strapping it down, but I can't get to it because the freaking mount's in the way. So, and no, I am not getting a plow with the new one, if I do get a new one, because I think what I'm going to do, I'm still thinking about it. I've gone through this before with you guys, but I think I'm going to keep the plow for this guy, and then get the new four-wheeler. Of course, the new four-wheeler is going to have a front brush guard and rear brush guard. I'm going to get the 12-inch LED light bar with it. Of course, the windshield. The different rims. It comes standard with chrome, black and chrome rims, but I got the all black ones. Like it's all blacked out, so it matches the four-wheeler. I don't want anything with chrome on it. I want to kind of do a black four-wheeler, I think, this time. You know, just something different. I don't have a problem with a colored four-wheeler. I mean, I got a red four-wheeler, so, but I liked it, you know. Still do. It's just that, you know, after almost 6 years of working her, you know, she's probably getting a little tired. So, it's not, I mean, yeah, it's going to sound stupid. Well, you're going to still work it. Well, it's going to mainly just plow. Pull the cultivator. I'm thinking about, well, I'm not going to really be able to get a new tractor or a bigger tractor, I mean. So I think I'm going to bite the bullet on this one, and I'm just going to put the 3-point hitch and stuff on the little tractor that I got now. And I'm going to get a 3-point blower for it, snow blower. And if I can spare it, maybe a tiller, a small one. I don't think I need a big one. I think the smallest you can go is a 48-inch. So, which is a lot better than my little walk-behind tiller, that's for sure. That little Husky's only a 29-inch. 48-inch would be a lot better. Would still be too small, but it would be a lot better. So, but yeah, because I don't like plowing snow with four-wheelers. I mean, it's such a pain in the ass. Yeah, I do it with Big Red, but I had no choice but to get a plow with it because I really couldn't afford a snowblower for the tractor. So at the time, holy shit! Yeah, I got vehicles coming over. So wait for them to go by. So yeah. Now I know I can get a Ranger for about 13 grand or so, but you know there's really nothing. If you want to get a Ranger, you got to get them stock. You can't get them with anything because their shit costs too much. I mean, you want a cab, you know, like a fully enclosed cab for them. You're talking 3 grand just for a fucking cab. Heat, air, another couple $100. Radio, which I don't need a radio, but a radio's about a couple $100. You know, it just keeps adding up. So a four-wheeler is a little bit cheaper. But like I said, it depends on what next year will bring. So, because I just think, you know, I'm putting too many miles and shit on this four-wheeler, and plus I think Big Red's pretty much well paid for himself already, doing a lot of shit for me. So, And plus, he's pretty beat up. So, I'm still probably going to put the work lights and stuff on this and the flashers or the warning lights, because like I said, this is going to be my snowplow rig. Now, yeah, I said we're going to probably get the snowblower for the tractor, but I'm still going to keep a plow too. Because if the snowblower should ever break down, then I got a plow, you know. So it's always good to have more than one option, you know. Because you really can't break a snowplow. So far I haven't. You know, I've broken the winches many freaking times, but that's just normal now because they don't like the cold. So I don't blame them for not liking the fucking cold. I don't like the cold either. So, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna probably bite the bullet and put a 3-point hitch and stuff on the back of the deer. And the one guy says you can only run a 48-inch snowblower on the rear if you really want to do it. I think I could do a 54. You just have to find one that's light and weight, so it's not so freaking heavy. I want to get a Land Pride, but they're expensive, and they're a lot heavier now too. So I still got to do stuff to my house, but I'm just gonna have a couple windows replaced, and then I think the garage door replaced, the gutters replaced. That's about it. Don't really plan on doing a lot to the house. It's just minor stuff. So, but now this is the thing. If I get a new 4-wheeler, if I get the black one, I've already picked out a name for him or her, whatever. I don't know. So, but the new 4-wheeler is not going to be staying in the garage where I keep Big Red now, because for one, it's going to be almost 14 grand, I think, for a new one, because I'm getting, originally it's 12, if you just want it stock, but if you get the front brush guard, front light, or the front light bar, windshield, rear brush guard, and I was thinking about getting it goes on the front rack. I know that the Touring, whatever ones have them, it goes in here, it goes in these holes. It's not the rack extensions, it's the storage box. I know I could actually order one for Big Red right now if I wanted to, but I'm debating if I want to get that, because I don't really need a storage. I do want storage, but then in a way then where am I going to mount my camera? Can mount it to the handlebar, I guess. I don't know. I was thinking about maybe trying to order another one of those camera mounts. The 6 inches, the one that's on Big Red right now. I was going to try to see if maybe I can hook another 6-inch up to that. So then it would be like a 12-inch. Because if I could get it on the handlebar, see, this is supposed to be 6 inches right now. Well, if I get another one put on top of that, which I think I can do, that'll get it up higher. So then if I mount it to the handlebar, then it should be almost right above the windshield. Because if I get the box for it, then I'm not going to have this mounting stuff, right? So, or I would have to make up something, So, but that's just what I'm thinking. I don't know yet, but because but the thing is, like I was telling you guys, Big Red, or not Big Red, but the new 4-wheeler will not be staying in the garage. For one, I don't have the fucking room for it, and two, the cats. The cats are going to destroy it, and it's going to be a brand new machine too, right? So, I think I'm going to buy one of those sheds like what Bill T-Max got, but a little bit bigger. I think the one I was looking at was a 10x8, I think. I'll put the link to that below too as well. Because I don't need a super big one, right? I just need something big enough that'll fit my 4-wheeler in there. So, 10 foot long, I think, by 8 inches wide, or 8 feet wide. So it should be big enough for this four-wheeler. So now you would think that I would want to keep. You would think that I would want to keep the new four-wheeler up at the house. I do, but the thing is the cats. If I don't get rid of the cats, then they're gonna piss and shit all over it, and they're gonna puke all over it, and they're gonna piss all over it. You know, they're gonna scratch the paint. So no, hell no. Because if I ever want to sell it in the future, I'll get my money back. See, now if I went and sold Big Red, man, you're lucky if I'll get probably a couple $1,000 for it. One, high mileage. It's got a lot of miles on it. I mean, the one I looked at, I was looking at another 850. Only had 200 miles on it. And yeah, 200 miles. And I got like 3,000 miles of mine. Well, the one that had 200 miles on it was going for like $5 grand. Not bad for, you know, for a machine. But you gotta think about it. Mine, 3,000 miles. By next year, they'll probably have 3,100 miles. I don't know. So you're really lucky if I'm going to get a couple $1,000 for him. So that's why I'm just going to keep him. He's just going to be my backup snowplow rig. The black four-wheeler is just going to be my joyride four-wheeler. I think that one, well, I'm just going to joyride around with it, you know. Fucking mosquitoes. Just going to drive him around. You know, drive him around. That's it, pretty much. And maybe some light towing. You know, like, if I gotta haul the tiller, that's a light load. That ain't heavy at all. So, you know. But for pulling, like, trees or pulling the cultivator, I'm not doing that with that new one. More horsepower, yeah, but Big Red has more than enough power to pull that son of a bitch. The John Deere pulls it fine, but I can't run it that deep. The four-wheeler, I can pull that fucker pretty deep, so I could probably pull it even deeper if I had better tires on this thing, but I don't. So, and that's something else too. I want to get new back tires for Big Red too. Front ones are okay, and I want to get his front suspension fixed too. I think the plow's pretty much wore it out. I mean, he's leaning. His front end is down too much, probably because of that heavy plow, right? So I think if I put a spacer in there, that should give me about 3 inches of, I don't know. I thought it was 3 inches. It'll give you 3 inches of extra height. Might have been more than that. I don't know. But so I don't know if I'll do that at the same time when he brings, because it would make more sense. Because I don't want to do this, but I'm going to probably. I know where I bought Big Red from. He would probably have them. If not, he could order them. So I can just like email him the link and be like, hey, this is what I want on it, and this is what I want it to look like. Can you order that for me? And I have no choice but to order it from him, because I can't go to the cities because the cities won't bring it to me, and I don't have a trailer to go get it. So that's not an option for me. So I think I'll order it from him, and then when he comes and drops off the new one, he can take the old one back and work on it. I think I'm going to have him, put that spacers in the shocks to get that lift back up. The mount for the plow, the bolt hole there stripped out, so I got a bolt that's in there, but it doesn't fit, but it's pinched in there, so that's what's keeping my mount on there a little bit. Have him fix that, have him replace the back tires, and each tire was like $200, probably even more than that now. But changing the oils and the tranny, well, not the tranny, but the gearbox oils and shit, I can do all that myself, because I did that a couple of years ago. So I don't know, it depends. And then the John Deere guy can come pick up the tractor, and if I probably have no choice but to go that route. Now, I know some of you guys are going to say, well, why don't we just get a front end blower and be done with it? Yeah, I could, but I want to try a 3-point hitch. I just want to see, I really want to push that tractor to its limits to see what I can do with it. Obviously, pulling the cultivator is not going to is no good for it because it's tearing up my hitch. So, if the 3-point hitch blower backfires, then I'll sell the 3-point blower. And since it'll be like brand new, I probably should easily get at least $2,500 back for it. So then I'll just go back to plowing with the 4-wheeler if I can't get another blower for it right away. And then if I can get a blower for it right away, I'll go with a front end blower. I'm done with it. But I'm different. I like to try different things. You see everyone around here that's got front end blowers. You hardly ever see anyone with a 3-point. They are out there, but I don't see a lot of them. So, and plus there was a guy on YouTube that had an an X475, I think it was. Even smaller than mine, and he had a 3-point hitch blower. And I think he was running the 54-inch blower. It could have been a 48, but I don't know. But I think I can do a 54-inch blower, 3-point blower. You just got to find one that's light enough and that doesn't have a tall. The height's not too bad on them, because some blowers are only like 20 inches high. You know, so they can only take like a 20-inch layer of snow. You know, for an example, like so. Keep that in mind. I think I could find something. Well, it's gonna get a Land Pride, but they're a little bit too heavy, I think, and they're a lot of money. There was a blower I was gonna get in Canada. The guy said don't get them. So he recommended a brand, I think that was made here in the U.S. Apparently One Lonely Farmer's got one, but he's got a big giant blower from them. It's an older one. But they make little small ones too. So I might try that. And see how it goes. But I think I forgot to mention with the new 4-wheeler. Now you know I said I wasn't going to keep it in the garage. Right? You're going to think, well, you're going to keep it outside. No, I think I already did tell you that. I was going to buy a building for it. Did I already tell you that? I don't even fucking remember. But yeah, I'm going to buy a little... yeah, I did tell you that. Yeah. 10 by 8. Yeah, now I remember. Wow. Shows you how much I fucking remember shit. Yeah, I'm just going to go put that... where the car sits, the Ion. I'll level that ground out and put it there. That'll be enough. It'll be far away, of course, but I probably won't be driving it too much, so I don't know. So, but yeah, so that's just plans maybe for next year. We'll see how it turns out. I'll put the link below to the ATV that I'm looking at, which is, you know, the Polaris Sportsman 1000s. If they still make them in another year, I don't know. If not, then I'll see what they got, but I'm sure they will. Because they are making the 850s up to about, what, 2014, I think? 2013? This is a 2010, so I think they do it for about 3 years. As far as I can tell, maybe a little longer than that. So I might get my chance to get a bigger one. Like, I need a bigger one. I could go smaller, like I said. I could probably get a 570, which would be about the same as a 550. But no, I think I'll just get the big one and be done with it. I don't know. So yeah, do apologize for this long video. Not really that much going on down here, so I figured just get away from the house for a little while. Just got done uploading a video for y'all, and I have one more video for tomorrow. But then after that, I don't know what I'm going to do. I got this video then. I got a video for tomorrow, and this video will be for the day after. So, which today is Monday, I think. What day is it? Monday. So I got a video for Tuesday. This will be Monday, Tuesday. This will be Wednesday's video. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah. So after that, I don't know. don't really know what I got planned for videos. I could do another mowing video. I just got done mowing too, by the way. Sunday I mowed, yesterday. I had to do the farmyard too, because the John Deere mower there is broke down right now. Blew a belt, so they don't have a spare. So I'll probably have to mow one more time for them, and then they should have. That should last them until they can get the part. Which I don't know where they'll get the belt from. I suppose either from John Deere or they'll get it from some crappy place, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where the hell they buy their parts from. I get all my shit from John Deere and Polaris. So, there's another car. Yeah. So, if everything works out okay, I might have a new ATV by next year. I don't know. We'll see what happens though. It really all just depends on things. Still got to keep. I really need to calculate the price of a four-wheeler, the tractor, the garage door. Yeah, that'll probably take care of it pretty much. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I know for sure I got to get a new garage door put on my house. That'll probably be the first thing to happen. Then maybe the John Deere. I'll see if I can get a new four-wheeler. Like I said, it all depends. I know that the house needs to get fixed up, and the John Deere should be first. Because I think Big Red could last a while yet, but I just don't like putting all these miles on him, you know. It's just a lot for him. So yeah. We'll see what happens. I'll put the link to the four-wheeler. Now, when you guys click into the link, you may have to let it load a little bit because it's going to be adding the all the features that I want on it. So, if it says that the page is loading, let it load. Because if it don't, then it'll just be like an empty four-wheeler. There won't be nothing there. So, because like I said, with the new one, if I do get one, it's going to have a front brush guard, rear brush guard, 12-inch light bar in the front bumper, windshield. It's going to have blacked out rims, and maybe that storage thing too if I feel like getting it. I don't know yet though. Don't really need extra storage because I don't really haul anything. So, and everything that I do haul either fits in my glove box or will fit in these things. See, like here I'm hauling my chain. Just keep my chain there. My gloves, my straps, and some tools for the four-wheeler. They're in the glove box. So that's pretty much all I haul. If I have to haul any more, then I'll strap it to the rack, you know. Like if I haul the chainsaw, then I'll just strap that down to the rack. So speed. Yeah, so anyway, guys, I think I'm going to probably take off. Do apologize for this long video. So there's nothing really going on. I don't know what I'm going to have for future videos. I'm sure something will come to my mind, but as of right now, I can't think of anything. So that's pretty much what's going to be it. So I was going to do a mowing video, but I figured, you guys have seen enough of that already. So, but yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to probably take off. The mosquitoes are pissing me off down here. So, the sun's no longer in my face now, so now the mosquitoes come out and bother me a lot more. And the dirt bikes are pissing me off. So, yeah, anyway, guys, I'm going to take off. So, I guess, have a good day and stuff. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.